Enlightened World Network, Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. Today we have a very special guest meditator, Diana Beyersdorfer. She is going to be doing a meditation called Taking the Ski Lift, and I know that you all will just love Diana as much as I do. Diana, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Great, I'll just get out of your
You
way.
ready? Okay, let's start. Okay. This meditation comes from a time in my life when I was really longing for communication. I didn't have really, really beautiful communication yet. I was still working on it. I was seeking, and someone gave this to me, a vision one day, and it was all about going upwards on the ski lift. And as I went upwards on the ski lift, my vibration came up higher and higher and higher. So that's the game today. We're in a very thick energy. I know I've heard from many that say that, wow, it's very difficult. There's so many very deep wounds that are coming to the surface for us to heal. And it can feel almost chaotic. And we're surrounded by it too. People come to us because they're also feeling the same way. They may not understand it the way that we do. And so it's so important to find a practice or to find a meditation that you can do every day that assists you in bringing that vibration inside of you up higher and higher into that higher frequency, so that all of that lower frequency energy isn't always just yanking you right back down, and you've got that resilience, that support. There's a buoyancy, that's a good word for it, to bring you back up into the higher frequency. So it's the frequency of love. So we're moving ourselves. There is work to be done. We can't avoid it. So, as we're going through these very difficult times of releasing and letting go, surrender is a good word. Surrendering those things that keep pulling us down, the triggers. We all know what the triggers feel like. Somebody does something and it takes us right back to that early childhood experience or whatever it is. And we go into that fear, we go into grief, whatever it is that pulls us down. And so today I would love for you to just sit back and put your feet down on the floor. And I want you to imagine that you are looking up at this beautiful mountain. And there is snow on the top of the peaks. You are warm and comfortable. You're all bundled in. And yet there is this beautiful vision in front of you, these mountains. And you long to get to the top of the highest mountain you see. So as you're sitting there in your space and your feet are on the floor, I want you to feel yourself grounding your energy. Mother Gaia coming in to help you to feel rooted to the earth. And it feels so spacious inside when she does that. This beautiful space to grow inside of you. So feel that growth open up. And as that energy begins to open up within you, you are holding on to many things that are no longer serving you, and they're keeping you down on the earth, way low. And you want up there at the top. And so she's asking now, what are you ready to let go of? How does it feel to hold on to those things that cause you pain? It doesn't feel good, and you say, okay, I'm ready to let that go. It's time. Time to let some of these repeating stories inside of me begin to release and unravel. And so as you feel yourself now sitting down on that ski lift chair, you know how it comes up behind you and you have to sit quickly. I want you to sit right down. You can feel that little roll of the chair as it starts to take off upwards, slowly, easily. Got a little rock to it. And this is a ski lift made for two. You have an empty seat beside you. It appears to be empty. Look down at it. And as you breathe, remember to breathe some cleansing breaths. Just take it all in. Imagining that cool mountain air, how fresh it is. Fill your lungs. And hold it. Hold it inside for just a few minutes. Just a few seconds, probably better. Minutes might hurt. Just hold on tight to that air in your lungs. Just count to 3 and then release nice and gently. And as you're releasing, you're letting go, you're surrendering. You know those things that have been haunting you, that have been coming up. oh, they don't feel good. So we want to let them go today. We want to just release them, hold them, let them know that you care, that you're ready to lift them into the light. So as you hold them there in your lap, I want you to see that ski lift begin to rise a little bit. And as it does, some of that heaviness that's laying in your lap begins to fall away. And take another breath. Nice and easy, holding that cold air in your lungs. So fresh, so clean. And as you begin to feel a little bit lighter, some more of that weight has fallen away. We love these things. These are parts of us. They're parts of our stories. Yet there's a point where we have to be willing to surrender and let them go. And I want you to notice as you do let them go, they're just floating gently around you and they're coming into the light with you. Their energy follows yours. Feel that. You can see, if you imagine now, your stories begin to change. They begin to lighten. They're not so heavy anymore. You might even see the vision of something different than what you remember. The ego likes to hold on to the pain, but when you bring these memories into the light, you begin to see that they're not so bad. They're just lessons learned. And so once again, you're ready to take another lift and you continue to rise higher. And you can feel that energy within you rise from that lower down in your legs. It's coming all the way up into your spine. And it's now raising up into your belly, into that solar plexus. Just up under your rib cage, you can feel that energy begin to expand. And as it does, it's pushing out any of that lower vibrational energy. It's just taking up that space and filling it with love. Another breath, taking a big one. And we're asking for healing today too, for anyone that needs it. I just got that. So anyone that's requiring healing today, this energy that you're pulling in is healing. It's working through your cells and through your organs and your muscles and your bones. And feel it just as it vibrates through your body and begins to change the frequency into a higher, lighter frequency. That frequency of healing. Beautiful. Big breath. Keep breathing. So important to breathe. Feel yourself lift a little higher. If you look out now, you can see that mountaintop's not so far away. We're going to make it today. Keep looking. And keep breathing. And as you're doing that, you can feel your vibration coming higher and higher. And as you look down in your lap, those things that seem so heavy, they're just floating around you now. Open up your hands, let all of that go. Just release all of it for just a little while. Be at complete peace here. Taking in that cold air again. Very nice. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a presence here in this ski lift with me. Someone to my right. One of your favorite guides. Maybe one you haven't met yet that would love to introduce herself or himself to you. Might be an angel, might be a loved one. It is your experience, you choose. Who would you call in with you today? Very nice, I felt that. Beautiful energy entering. You have such beautiful teams around you. To call them. I want you to bask in that. The sun is shining down in your face. You're coming closer to the top of the mountain. You have so much love right there beside you. Take a moment. I'm gonna take us into stillness for just a moment and be very quiet. And I want you to listen or feel or experience this loved one that's right there beside you. Beautiful. I know you can feel them, feel their presence when you tune in. They're so close always. And as you bring your vibration higher and higher, you experience their energy in such beautiful ways. So the ski lift is taking you into that higher frequency where they are always. And if you want to call in another, it's okay. They'll switch out. There's such love in their message. The most important thing that you can do now is to bring yourself into this higher vibration and remember who you are. Let the stories fall away for a little while and just be. Now, as you look up above, you see the top of that mountain. You've been wanting to reach this mountaintop for so long. Your chair comes to a stop very gently, and then you step off. And I want you to go and look now. I want you to see the view from the top of this mountain. Use your imagination. What does it look like? Look how small everything is. Breathe and just look. You can't even see the people, they're so far away. You might see some semblance of humanity down there, but it's quiet. You can't hear anyone. And I want you to just take a moment and feel that all the way into your heart, this space, this beautiful space where there is no one to distract you, to pull you down. It's only love here in this high vibration. And take a big breath. And your message today here, there's no one else here. You might feel spirit, but truly what you're feeling, this love that you feel right now in this space is you. This is who you are. The essence of you is pure, perfect love. You don't have to seek it. You only need to be quiet and remember, here you are. Take a breath. Breathe all of you into that beautiful space right in your core. It fills you up so much, it's hard to release, isn't it? It's so beautiful. You want to just hold it. So we're asking today that this all be filled in a beautiful bubble around each one of us, that we take this beautiful energy with us wherever we go. So continue to breathe and just fill that space. You can make it as big as you want. You might have 6 feet around you. You might have 12 feet around you. This is your space. And it's filled with the energy of you, your truth, your love, your essence, your divinity. And I'm asking that each one of us be all wrapped up, just sealed up perfectly in our own space, no cords, no connections, all of us in our own beautiful bubble, safe and sound. And in this bubble today, as you go through your day, there is only love in and only love out. It's all yours to control. You don't have to be affected by all of those other energies as you come back down to planet Earth. You are safe and protected. Just continue to breathe. And as you're breathing, you're going to begin to feel yourself being lowered back down, coming back into planet Earth, but feeling more buoyant, more alive, feeling the essence of who you are and keeping that essence wrapped around you today. And feeling your feet as you're coming back into an awareness of yourself, your physical self, filled with such joy. Feel that energy coming all the way up through your body again. The tingle at your fingers with all the energy that you've just established. Oh, doesn't it feel good? Take a big sigh, just smile. This is you, centered, perfect in a loving bubble of energy today, completely safe, supported, and loved. One more breath. Take it all in. All right, now we're ready to face our day. Beautiful. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Diana. And I myself have been on several ski lifts, and I could tell you had too when you talked
Yeah.
about the vibration of it. And I could absolutely feel it as I dropped each item. I could feel it just recalibrate just a little bit higher. So beautiful. And friends, this is one of those meditations I think you're going to want to earmark. And an easy way to do that here on Facebook is to take the URL, just get the link and send it to yourself in Messenger. And that way you can always go back and find these meditations that really speak to you over and over in a really easy way. Diana, thank you so much for that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Diana, what would you like folks to know about you?
About me, let's see if we can come up with a good one for me. I think that it's there's a difference, and I well, I really want to verbalize this is that we are in a time where we're shifting so quickly right now. And I think it's so important for people to remember that even though we have a life and we have people that need us and things that are going on around us, to remember right now, so important. The biggest message I keep getting from my guides for everyone is that you have to remember you first. You have to take care of you first right now. It really feels as if the world is going crazy and everyone is so needy. And so they've been pushing, pushing, pushing. So I just want to remind everyone, and if you ever, if there's a need for that calming presence, we put all these beautiful, Enlightened World Network has so many beautiful resources. Get in there and grab it and just sit and be still, because that's where we're going to find the resilience, the energy that we need to get through what we're going through right now. It is a very difficult time. So I just want to remind everyone of that. I don't know if that's about me, but that's just a really important thing for all of us to remember, and a reminder to myself at the same time.
Yes,
um,
exactly.
yeah.
Diana, are you doing any work with individuals at this point?
I'm doing work with individuals that I seem to be surrounded by. It seems as if they're coming to me. So yes, I will. If anyone needs that one-on-one counseling or any kind of clearing or healing, please do look me up. And you can look me up right on my Facebook page. And we can link it here, but it's always that same name, Diane Allison Beyersdorfer. You're welcome to look me up, send me a private message, and I'll reach out.
Excellent. Thank you so very much today. And friends, thank you for being here. Thanks for sticking around on the planet. We really need
That's for
folks.
sure.
We need folks that want to be here and are okay to get in and do the work. This is not an easy time for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
So take good care. God